I'm retired.
He just retired.
From? Were you agriculture? Were you involved in it out there?
Yeah. Sell them all over the world.
Yeah, well,
Williams Valley.
indeed. I mean, that's everything out there.
Worked in a company that supplies all the chemicals for spraying the fields.
Okay, and what do we have to worry about?
Too late now.
Over here, probably not that much.
You know, I spoke to earlier today, about an hour ago, a scientist for the EPA.
Yeah, stuff is a lot better than it used to be. When I started back in 1973, the stuff they were using, they outlawed it. But it was funny because the counties next to us, well, California is the worst state to be in because they have all the restrictions. Monterey County and Santa Cruz County are the worst counties because they have more restrictions. And they just the political environment just is getting really bad. But you get out of California, you go to the rest of during the winter, all the vegetables come from Yuma, Arizona. They don't have no restrictions.
No restriction?
Mexico, no restrictions.
Yeah, indeed. That's
Everything
another. But we get a lot from Mexico, so
What
they
I say,
can.
we get from Argentina, all South American countries.
Yeah.
They have no restrictions.
So people really don't know what the hell they're eating, do they?
No.
Let me ask you this: you know, there's a lot to be about glyphosate and Monsanto.
Monsanto, I've been spraying Roundup for forever. You know, they say, oh yeah, you know, when Monsanto started off to be, they were a carpet company. The wastewater they used, they found out they were able to kill plants with it.
Yeah.
So that's what they did. They just added to it and got rid of their wastewater that way.
But do you?
It's nothing. I mean, that's not even close. We got so many people that spray Roundup every day.
Oh yeah. Well, indeed. Well, and it's not just that. I mean, that's one of the things that they say they're putting in the soil and the water. There's so many things that they don't tell us about that I'm sure are just as or worse.
What's even worse is not even the stuff that they spray the fields with. It's the stuff they make your clothes with.
Preservatives.
And all the other stuff. That's worse than some of the stuff.
Everywhere.
Yeah, there's something to. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going from memory here. There's something like 82,000 different chemicals that we're using in different products that we have, and only 10% of them have ever been tested. Is that about right?
Well, a lot of them is, okay, so Monsanto's Roundup. Okay, that's a big thing. That's their biggest pusher, is Roundup.
Right.
But they have Roundup is like 4 different brands. Then they got an off-brand called Rodeo. Credit. They got like 5 different companies that did make off-brand the same product, it just by a different name, and it's not as strong. They just put it a different name.
They ship tons of it out of New Orleans.
Oh yeah, big chemical plants down here, of course.
Yeah, it's like Gramatsin. Gramatsin is one of the things they use in Agent Orange.
And we're
In
eating
Vietnam?
that. That's being sprayed on our plants.
Well, no, now they downgraded it, and they call it a different company. A different company made it, and they downgraded it to something else. It's called Regalon.
Oh, wonderful. But so downgraded it to what?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, what does
It
that
works. So it's, from really skulls to warning.
Now, the other thing are things like, you know, fluoride in the water, worry about, why do we even do that? I mean, you know, so I worry about this. See, I'm deep in this conspiracy well where I'm to the point where I don't think they need us anymore. Because, you know, robotics and AI technology, like you've probably seen in the farming industry.
Oh, yeah, we got Silicon Valley right next to it.
Thank you. Thank you. So
They got cars going. That's funny, because we see it. Everybody can see it in the news. When we see Silicon Valley, is where they're using no driver cars. They're driving Googles out there. They have guys in the back seat. They're watching it. They're testing their product. They're testing in the San Jose area cars with no drivers.
Right. That scares me. I mean, considering it gets on a computer, how many times has
They
it
hack it.
crashed? Yeah, hacking it, you name it.
And they have had accidents.
Oh, indeed. Yeah, there was just the one the other day I heard about. I think it was a bus or it was something they took out, and it wasn't out 10 minutes, and boom, it was in an accident. So it's like, I don't know about. So yeah, but okay. Ooh, see, you got a lot of knowledge of these people should know about.
They have a Tesla. This came out. They had the cars.
Yeah.
And now they're making a semi.
Oh yeah.
Big rig.
Well, and then that leads back to my deal. If they're going to do driving, 30% of our employment are truck drivers, delivery men. So if you're going to have driverless cars, but 30% of the people out of work, what do you do with all those out of work people? You poison them to death. You have them spray crap on this stuff they're eating, and the next thing you know, they're getting cancer and they're dead.
Cancer.
Right? Am I off base here, or am I talking like? To me, it sounds logical.
It's caused from something.
We're like we're on the downside of this. We're already age-wise.
Yeah, well, I understand. I'm being a selfish, looking at the selfish part. Yeah, well, what if I can't But still, you're going to look at the destruction of just life in general.
We did so much damage to this earth. It's,
they're going to destroy themselves.
This is what they do with all the chemicals. Because like ours, we have a lot of hazardous waste.
Yeah.
They take it down to a dump and bury it in one of the big giant craters.
Out in the desert where there's nothing out there. But
and where's the EPA on that?
they allow it because it's out in the middle of nowhere and nobody around.
And next thing you know, people are moving out there and digging wells.
It's not like
But still, it can get you groundwater.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It seeps into the groundwater. Then the groundwater is just going to stay there. The underground rivers take it. We went up. So I say,
then they put it in plastic, which don't deteriorate.
Yesterday, I don't know if you saw the report the past couple of days. Since Flint, Michigan, they did a study, 3,200 water supplies with lead contamination, 400 times that of Flint, Michigan.
Well, we just came out, I saw the other day on Facebook for our valley. It showed all down the valley, all the wells that are contaminated with nitrates and how people can get free bottled water because there's nitrates in their water.
Well, the EPA guy said he doesn't even trust the bottled water.
Yeah, well, that's what they say. It's just regular water. They've run through who knows what, if anything.
Yeah. A couple of filters.
They say it's really almost like tap water.
Ran it through a napkin. Here
Hey,
it
I
is.
drank tap water all my life.
Yeah, but that back in the day, that was before when you could actually drink the water out of the tap. I remember those days. I'd like to see them back. Right out of the garden hose. But now I don't even like showering in the damn water. It's like oh man, geez. No, see, when you have talks like this, I start going, oh crap, we're in trouble. All right, take it easy.